Alright everyone, this is a kind of impromptu little 3 quick cards and a bottom card, which is always 400 cards, with me this evening. I was messing around here this evening, kind of the end of the day here on Sunday. Had a lot to do today, sorry for the lack of readings. But I got a busy week ahead because I'm pulling your March readings starting tomorrow. Every sign gets a reading plus my March monthly overview, which tells you all about the energy and everything that's going on and what you can expect. All those damn things always prove accurate, don't they? Well, you might be happy about that come March. All right. The energies of March, I don't normally pull the reading early, even though it's a short month here in February. I don't normally pull the March readings early, this early in the month. But the energies here, the sun entering Pisces sort of ushered it in a little bit. Jupiter plays a big role in these soulmate cycles, you know, and Jupiter's already sitting in Pisces. So the two kind of activate each other, the two energies a little bit. So March's energy is here. So I've been pulling some readings this evening just kind of as a prelim to what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which is your overview and maybe a couple of the signs too. And I just thought I'd pop on video and do one for you here because what's been coming up has been blowing my mind. So I grabbed another deck. I was messing around with the animal deck. I grabbed another one, the witches here, and I shuffled a pre-shuffle. And I thought I'd show it to you. I thought we'd do 3 quick cards. It's a general reading. It's for all signs. Doesn't matter. There's no astrology here. I'm just energy reading. That's all. It's for all signs. General reading may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Okay? There we go. This reading is technically timeless. You know, pretty much anything is because there's no time within the energy itself. And you know, you're all on different timelines and energy is cyclical and all that fun stuff. Anyway, look at this. This is my pre-shuffle. The Eight of Pentacles. By itself, it's not really that impressive of a card. It's someone working. I've been getting this card ever since I sat down. I've been here about a half hour pulling little readings just to kind of get a feel for the energy, help me sort of translate it. This card's been popping up all over the place, and we've seen it a lot in recent readings, including some key positions in my weekly reading and Friday 1 card for each sign polls and stuff like that, like the hotspot positions and all of that. The Eight of Pentacles here, you know, it's a card of working. It's a card of, sometimes in the soulmate cycle, it's someone focusing on work and not on the soulmate cycle. But that's not what's happening here. The energies, all this craziness that's been going on here in February, especially the second half of it, starting with the Pluto North Node trine, which I did a whole reading on, really been stirring things up. Okay, like I said, I pulled some readings. I don't think it was a very good Valentine's Day for a lot of the runners, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, my pre-shuffle, the Eight of Pentacles crossed by the Ten of Cups. Okay, now that's, again, the Ten of Cups is a lot of fairy illusion. It's a lot of, it can be, depending on what it's around, a good card. It's somebody realizing that their 10 cups, their happily ever after, is not this. It's not working. It's not pentacles. It's not living life by the pentacle. It's living life by the cup is where the 10 of Cups comes from. And underneath that is a big old Ace of Cups. And it's starting to spill over. I love it. I love the picture on this deck because at certain angles you can't tell that the stuff is coming out of it, depending on how the light hits the card. On this, it's all I see. All I see is the damn love spilling over here. And I wonder why. I wonder what's crossing this. And I see a Hierophant. A Hierophant crossing it. It's the energy of March, really. Right here in a pre-shuffle that I got in my Q1 reading, January, Feb, March for 2022 here. All right, and there's a playlist that has that reading. I'm pretty sure everybody's pretty much seen it at this point. There's I want to call it a spiritual awakening, but that's not really it. It's a really relaxed, mellow energy of someone knowing that this is not this. Okay? It's like that. And underneath that, the 5th card, about as far as I can go in a pre-shuffle, is the Queen of Cups. The most love I can pull from the deck right here. And what I'm drawn to on this card, sometimes I don't see the water, and I see a Queen of Cups just sitting in the desert. Okay? And that's kind of how the energy reflects. That's how I feel it. That happens sometimes in the singles readings, for example. This time here, what I notice is the water is coming in. Slowly but surely, the water's coming in here. Someone's figuring it out, and it's kind of the energy for March. It's a very get her done kind of energy. Let's shuffle the deck. I'll give you 3 cards and a bottom card. I'll pull one of my little offline readings right here in front of you. We'll see what the witches have to say. All right, we'll see where we go here. I've been screwing around with the animal deck for a little while here, for like I said, about a half hour. I've been getting the same damn reading every time, and I shuffle the crap out of it. I even switched to the little animal deck, the smaller version of this one here, and I got the same stuff. I keep getting that 8 of Pentacles. It just keeps coming up and coming up and coming up, and it's always got a cup crossing it, or some sort of message that's basically the same thing. So when I did this pre-shuffle for you, I thought, out of this deck, I thought I'd hit the record button. What the hell? I don't like to have a day go by where I don't do a reading. That's not cool, you know. Although it has been a busy day here, I'll tell you that. All right, here we go. We're shuffling the deck here. Give me the energies here. Anything you want to tell me, universe, before I go tomorrow, pull some wicked voodoo on the month of March and take a fly around the zodiac. What do we got here? All right, I know this bottom card. I've seen it before. I know where this reading's going. I pulled this reading probably about 20 minutes ago. 3 of Wands. Okay, from another deck. It's very similar energy. The 10 of Swords. This is just a repeating message from the universe. And a Page of Cups. Yeah. Oh, I think we're all going to like March this year. What makes March March is a saying I have around here at my house, because shit always happens in March around here. It's really weird. It starts about the end of February every year, about February 20th, about where we are now, and it runs right up through about the first week of April. It's what we call at my house, what makes March March. Oh, what will it be this year? Last year it was pretty cool, okay? This year it's also going to be pretty cool if you're in this soulmate cycle. Crossing the 10 of Swords is the bottom card, which is the World, okay? Here's what it is. A person who walked away from you. It's a message that I've been getting. Again, it's why I'm here. I'm just going to paraphrase it. These are red, center, left, right. 10 swords crossed by the world. A person who walked away. A person who said someone, or it could be an opportunity for some of you, but for most of you, it's your runner. Okay? Someone who walked away from you. Said they weren't interested. This is done, over, something you thought was done. A name is about to pop up on your phone. A person is about to pop up on your door that you never thought you'd fucking hear from. Ever. Okay? It is literally, with the World here, it's an energy when the World crosses the 10 of Swords, with the cards around it, with the 3 of Wands, you know, someone looking out on new horizons, right? We need to get this, setting the intention, get ready to change their life, if you will. And right here, the Page of Cups, someone coming in, someone shy, like this little girl on the card. I don't care if your person's a 300-pound football player, right here, shy like a little girl, okay? Knocking on your door, sending you a text, want to touch base, because there's still a chance here. Those are the outlying energies. The real energy here that's been coming up is the 10 of Swords and this World crossing it. Someone who walked away, they never really walked away in a straight line. What they did is they walked away in like a circle. You know, and sometimes in some decks the World is a circle, like in the Lightseer deck, it's that hippie girl with the tie-dye dress, you know, hanging on to like a hula hoop kind of thing. They walked away, but they walked on an angle, so they ended up walking in a circle like someone lost in the woods, right? Someone hanging around, someone lingering, saying that they're lost. They were lost. They ended up right where they left. It's every comedy skit that you see, like when a sitcom goes camping. There's always somebody who's trying to find their way back to the car, and they end up back at camp, right where they started, because they walked in a circle. Your person never had a compass. They never saw this coming, this particular connection. 10 wands underneath that, crossing the world. See what I'm saying? This guy here walking with these sticks, you know, they're not even paying, you can't even see. There's so much burden, there's so much heaviness on the person. They were never really gone. This is an energy of someone, okay, and this is kind of March's energies. Again, I do these little prelim readings so that I get an idea of what's happening here, because it's hard to read all the energy all at once. I think we're going to see some serious shit in these March readings. We're going to see a lot of this, all right? This is an energy here of someone who never wanted this thing over. They never wanted it to go this way. They wanted an aspect of it over, maybe. They wanted the whatever the burden is to be gone. But now that it feels like the connection's gone, on some level, they're almost relieved to have circled back around and be back in camp. And right here, this card in this reading, these are red, center, left, right, means very soon, we're going to see this. And this is March's energy that I'm pulling on. We've got to listen to me, listen to the talking hand. We've got to let February's energy continue to play out. While March's energy is here, they're sort of overlapping a little bit. All right? I don't think, and you can do what you want, I don't care, but I've been here for about a half hour pulling readings, way before I hit the record button to talk to you and had my little glitch a moment ago. What is with my laptop today? Anyway, whatever. Long before I came out here to talk to you, I've been seeing the same damn thing. It's the same energy over and over and over again. But the message is clear. Any interference from you, and it might sway things some way or something like that. I would just lay low and let the energies play out. All right. March. Technically, if I pulled a reading on March today, kind of like I am here on the March energies, it runs from today, February 20th, right up through the early part of April, for example, because I'm not a time lord, and there's no time in the energy. I can kind of tell the universe what I want, and I do that through placements of the earth around the sun and give it, the universe is math. Energy, and the whole thing is math. It understands numbers. It doesn't know what names are or anything like that. It's just energy. That's all it is. But you're all on different timelines within your own life. So it's happening at different intervals for all of you. But this is somebody who, and it's a perfect analogy, walked away but never really wanted this to be over. They kept an eye on it the whole time. All right? And while they were walking away, they were walking in a circle anyway. They were never going anywhere. And I've given that analogy before as a prison yard. They let the prisoner out and go out in the yard and play, and he takes off booking. Booking for the, just booking it as far as you can go. Well, eventually he's going to hit a fence. You're not going anywhere, dude. There's a fence there. And it's got barbed wire, and they got guns pointed on you. You're not going anywhere. It's that kind of thing. They were never really going anywhere. So that's the message. I mean, that's what it is. I'm going to pull a couple more cards just for fun. I'm going to pull, well, you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to pull on the Ten of Swords. If I had to pick one to pull on, I wanted to keep this a quick reading because it's late here. But if I had to pick one, I would pick the Ten of Swords here. Because this is my center card, right? It's my 0 card. And the crossing card of the world, the crossing card decides whether this is a bad or a good card. And just to put it in big bird terms. The crossing card makes this a good card if you're waiting to hear from somebody. And the ending card shows there they are. And they're coming soon. But I want to see this Ten of Swords. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, universe. What's this about? Go a little deeper. I'm going to go a little deeper than just whatever. Because this kind of reflects, because in my Q1 reading, January, February, March of 2022, March opens with Temperance. That's a balanced energy. That's it. And I saw that in the pre-shuffle. Somebody who's been looking away and trying to focus on Pentacles and Pentacles is realizing that's not where the happiness is. That's not where it lives. Let's see why this Ten of Swords is here. Let's see if it'll tell us anything else about it. Let's see where we go here. Yeah. It's a repeating message. It just keeps coming up. It's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands here. Victory after a long battle. They were never gone. They never wanted this to be over. And again, it feels over, mostly not because it is. They may even think you might be waiting for them, but it feels over to them because there's so much shit going on in the energy. It's very weird and choppy and heavy and moody. And we've talked about people arguing out, and you can see it in the 3D with all kinds of weird shit happening and all of that. If anything can feel over at that point. This is somebody, again, this Ten of Swords, somebody does not want this to be over. It's not your energy, okay? It's not, the Page of Wands. They want to try again. They want to start again, brand new, fresh. Curious page here, little boy looking for frogs. They want, it sounds corny to say this, it's in the energy. They want to feel this way again. They want to feel this again. whatever it is. And again, it's that loss of it. I think maybe, let me see here, 9 swords. Yeah, I said I felt some worry here. I knew that was coming. 9 swords. Yeah, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. It's something they're really in their head about. What's on top of the 9 swords? The Empress, you. It's all about you. Yeah, I keep getting that too. It's all about you. The Empress. It's the Divine Feminine. The one who didn't run for the most part in this connection. The Divine Masculine, with the world originally crossing this and the 6 of Wands crossing it now, again, they're just, as we saw in the pre-shuffle, realizing some things. These March readings I'm going to start pulling tomorrow are going to be very, very interesting. Very, almost different than what we've been pulling, because there's a lot of realization that's already happened. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. So let's see if we can get a little preview of what might happen here. I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to pull on Paigey here. All right? My shy little girl standing in the water. It's funny with the wave imagery here. I know it's a water card, and I know that's why it's there, but that's how the energy feels a little bit, because we saw that 10 of Wands underneath the World card that was originally crossing the 10 of Swords. And I often describe the 10 of Wands as a dam about to break within a person. And, well, that's kind of what happens when a dam breaks, isn't it? Big wave come down on you. Why is the Paigey here? Tell me about the Page of Cups. What is this? What is this energy? It's a nice position for it to fall in. And if you watched my 3 quick cards the other day, you know we pulled 4 major arcanas on this very same card in this very same position in that reading, I might add. It was pretty wild. All right, let's see where we go here. What do we got? Why is it here? Jesus, holy crap. Yeah, dam about to break. Knight of Swords. Somebody's got something they want to say. It's like it's like an energy of a last-minute save, right? You know, it really is. It really is. The Knight of Swords is communication, and it comes in fast, just like this wave when a dam breaks. Again, I still get this imagery, and I've been getting it since I've been pulling readings here today, of that camping, that comedy camping thing where someone's, okay, we're going to go find the car so we can get out of here. And they walk and they walk and they walk and they walk and they end up back at camp because they walked in a circle the whole time. That's what your person was doing. They were walking in a circle the whole time. There it is. It's always been destiny, the star, and they've always been butt naked for you. Either way, it's always been destiny. It's divine timing, yeah. It's a long-held manifestation, something you forgot about, is showing back up. It's showing back up. And I've been saying this, I said it on the recent Twin Flame Journey reading. I said, even if you're not expecting your person, even if you're watching these readings just because you think I'm funny or some shit, either way, their energy, the energy of the connection, is coming towards you like a freight train. It truly is. It truly is. And look at this. The 7 of Swords reversed. Somebody getting real. It's a different energy in March. The 7 of Swords reversed. I'm very careful. This is a new deck. I've been using the shit out of it, but I'm very careful about putting my cards back. That's 7 of Swords. Of all the cards to be reversed, that's the one you want. You want the 7 of Swords, the card of deception, right? Remember, they've been lying to themselves about how they feel here. This person never, I'm going to tell you this right now, it's in the energy. They never wanted this to be over. Now, over, done. The 10 of Swords, 10s are the done, dead, done. And then they lead to a rebirth of some kind, or an ace, basically. You know, they start again. They never wanted this to be done. That was originally crossed by the world. Never wanted that. That's the energy that's there, especially with that 10 of Wands fueling the world. Somebody getting real here. That's why the little Paigey's showing up. And showing up in the middle of a wave caused by a dam that broke. What's on top of this 7 of Swords reversed? Yep, there it is. The Queen of Pentacles. What made them get real? This is very interesting energy, and I think we're going to see this in the March readings, because it's here. It's so easy. And it's been coming up in readings. Those of you that watch my readings regularly, it's been coming up. Why are they getting real? Well, is it because of divine timing and all this stuff, and because it's a manifestation, because there's destiny here? Well, maybe. Maybe there is some destiny here, but really they've been getting real because your person is ego-based, and you don't need them. You have thrived. This is your energy attached to this, and she's not chasing anybody. She's not chasing anyone. That message keeps coming up. And they don't want this to be over, dead, done. They lack the attention from you. I know that because I had the Six of Wands crossing here. The Six of Wands is somebody wants your attention. It's somebody who likes attention. It's the attention seeker, okay? That energy is there. Energy is always in layers. There's always multiple layers of energy. You're not chasing them. You don't need them. You're doing great. It hits them like a freight train. All right. You've got to let February's energies play out. It's extremely important because they're blending, and there is no March 1st is something on our calendars, our earthly 3D calendars. The calendar tracks the Earth's movement around the sun. That's all it does. All right. Divides it up into days, weeks, and months. Energy does not know anything about that. All right. Right now, what you've got, speaking in our human terms, you've got the end of February, the last 8 days or so of February, blending with the energies that are incoming here that I'm pulling on. These are incoming energies. As they blend, I can sum all this up by saying, I can talk about camping and walking in circles all I want. Somebody is getting real about it. And we opened the reading with somebody getting real about 8 Pentacles not being about Pentacles not being their 10 of Cups. Because we had an Ace of Cups right underneath it in that pre-shuffle. I just thought I'd show you one of the readings I'm pulling here offline. Why not? I'm here studying the connection, but I'm here doing it in front of you, so you might as well see some of them. So that's this reading here. Tomorrow, on Monday, the 21st of February, I'm going to pull the March 2022 monthly overview. Okay? And it's going to be, if this is any indication, this is just 2% of the energy that's going to be there for that. And then I'll start pulling on the signs. So by Wednesday or so, around Wednesday or so, maybe, end of day Wednesday, everybody should have a reading, barring any incidents around here with more construction work. But aside from that, every sign should have a reading plus the monthly overview. And it's good. It's a very important month. I hope everybody can check them out. That is your reading. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it was helpful. Certainly was helpful to me. This alone is worth the cost of admission. There's no reason this should have been reversed in my deck. This is worth the cost of admission right here. Most important card on the table as far as I'm concerned, especially with the Queen of Pentacles sitting on top of it. They see your value is one of the meanings of this card. Someone sees your value. Seven of Swords reversed, and they're not lying to themselves about it anymore. And that explains the March reading in my Q1 for 2022 reading, my first quarter reading, where it opens with Temperance. It really does. Yeah, I believe it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, everyone.